Anything that leads you to sin by commission or omission, you cut it off, because it is better to enter into the kingdom of heaven wounded than to live in hell with both of your hands, both of your feet, and your eyes that have led you to sin.
A player come across a nice young lady, I'm finna change my ways for her.
When he convicts you of things, that's the place you want to be in. But when he turns you over to your sinful ways, that's not the place you want to be in. There's some people living in sin that don't even feel bad about it. That's crazy.
I haven't had sex it's been like a year and a half now. Think with your brain, not with your, you know what I'm saying, your private area. It's not okay to just be having sex with all these girls, bro.
My last situation did so much like damage that I'm just like.
Why you single right now? How long you been single for?
I have trust issues, bro. Make it normal to have sex with somebody's mind. Get to know somebody before you have physical, intimate sex with them, because maybe by the time you end up getting to know them and how their mind works and all of those things, you may not even want to have sex with them or want to be in a relationship because you're so turned off by their mind.
Prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it.
Openness.
Oh yeah? Cool. So y'all, this is something new. We was on the way to the spot just now. And Briah was like, what we gonna talk about? I said, I don't know. Well, I really said don't ask me that, because I don't, we don't like to be like, oh, we just gonna sit here and talk about this and that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sit in your chair today. So this called D for real. It's D for real today. D for real. We finna run the show. Pretty much we just interviewing Briah, like not interviewing Briah, but like we just Briah in the hot seat.
This is a hot seat?
Using
I
that
think
seat.
that's the hot seat.
That seat real hot.
That's the hot seat.
Nah, cause you run the show, like there ain't really no pressure for you.
Oh, it's pressure.
Not
You know
saying
why?
it's not saying it's not pressure, but
It's pressure because you gotta keep it going.
we talk, like we having a conversation though.
True. But this is the hot seat. That's
Like
the
you saying you
pressure
gotta
seat.
you gotta spark the
Exactly.
conversation. You right.
You gotta be really creative when you do that.
Well, I'm gonna try. I don't know what I'm gonna ask you.
Do your thing,
But
bro.
we here. Dang, bro. What's up? Like how you doing? What's going on?
Honestly, bro, I'm good. I think the last episode we had, bro, I was all like emotional doing that. Like, just emotional, bro. But I think, well, first of all, if you saw that episode and you reached out to me, thank you.
People reached out to you?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Specifically, one person in particular. You don't know Brittany, but Brittany, man, I appreciate you, for real. Yeah, if you reached out to me after that, I appreciate it. But I think like my mind has shifted from that spot of like that thinking is just like, when am I gonna get there? It's shifted.
That quick?
Bro,
Things like that could happen that quick.
yeah,
But
bro. I was in the gym this week, bro, and I told mommy this. I was in the gym this week, and I was just walking, right? And like I just went like blank.
you was walking with her?
No, I ended up telling her the story later of like what was happening when I was walking, but I just went blank, and I started like daydreaming, and I just seen all of this stuff like of just like things that would happen in the future. And instantly it was like, you're gonna be straight.
Yeah.
And so like and that happens to me a lot in my life. Like I see things and then it happens like months later.
Yeah.
Like that's so Raven type stuff. Like it happens to me, and it happens a lot, and I don't know, something just clicked and said like you're gonna be okay. And then
Yeah.
I started thinking about just all that I've been through so far, and it's like the whole time God's just writing a story
Yep.
for you to share later on.
The story will be boring if you just win right away.
Yeah, bro.
Story boring.
So I don't know. I like
There's no substance.
a lot of people dream with their eyes closed and see visions with their eyes closed, bro. I be seeing stuff with my eyes open. Like
I get what you're saying. Like I kind of get that feeling. It's like something. It's like a cloud that just comes over me, where it's like a release. It's like a woosah. Like man, everything just, you know what I'm saying, just spill out. Like I'm gonna be good, bro. I'm gonna be good.
Yeah.
I see it. It's tunnel vision. I know it's gonna happen. Let me just keep working.
yeah,
I feel you, bro. I know that feeling. It's really like a form of relief, bro.
yeah.
Like a whole bunch of weight off your shoulders, bro.
And then it's
I
like,
feel you.
people, when you get to that point, people will ask you, they will say, "Well, how did you get here?" And it's like,
What you saying? Like when you get success?
yeah, it's just like people will ask you, "How did you get here?" And it's just like, I think everybody has their own recipe to it. Like it's not the same for anybody. Like of course you have the foundational thing. It's like banana pudding or like mac and cheese or something. You know you got to get cheese. You know you got to get noodles. You know you need bananas. You know you need sweetener, wafers. You know you need that stuff. So like in reference to success, you know you need to be disciplined. You know you need to be consistent. You know you need to be all of those things, right? But it's like it looks different when you talk about how'd you get here. My secret is like withstanding the test of time. Like for some people it happens immediately.
Yeah.
That's not part of my recipe.
Yeah, I feel you.
So like I think withstanding the test of time and like bro, it sounds cliche, but faith and prayer. Like
Nah, if somebody was asking me that right now, I'd say God, bro.
yeah.
And just being patient, him giving me the strength to be patient, having will, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that, like, that'd be my first answer, bro. No way I would make it all about me.
Yeah. No, not at all.
No way.
Bro,
No way
never.
I'd be like, man, I worked for this. I waited.
Bro, never.
Man, I'm gonna be like, God gave me the will to wait for this, or the patience to wait
Yeah.
for this. Like, you
Yeah.
can't just be like, oh, I did this, I did that.
And that's so crazy you said that, bro, because the verse of the day on the Bible app is Philippians 4:13.
Hmm?
You may not know that, not you may not know that, lady, but I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right? That's the verse of the day, right? And I think we misinterpret the meaning of that verse so much. It's not, oh, God gives me strength, I can do anything. That's not the meaning of it.
Yeah.
The meaning of it is, even in the worst circumstances, I will get through because God is who he is. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
And so,
You know, God, I got it tatted on me.
yeah.
That's the first tattoo I got. First one.
So, yeah, bro, I just think everybody has that foundational, like, they have the foundational ingredients and recipe, but, like, everybody has that secret recipe to their own recipe. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, mommy's mac and cheese. Everybody don't use Gouda cheese. She used Gouda cheese. Like, everybody got that secret.
You think that's
I'm
secret?
just giving an example.
Oh, I'm about
bro.
to say.
Like,
'Cause
I just withstood the test of time.
if you want to dip in the food, but I'm just saying, like, don't mention that. You don't want to get into that. I'm saying,
This is your show, so
this is my show. I was finna let you finish, and we was finna turn it right back around somewhere else.
do you think, bro?
No, go ahead. You finish.
No,
it.
I was done.
You was done. I forgot what you said. Say it
I'm
again.
just saying, like, I just withstood the test of time. I
Yeah.
think that's gonna be my secret ingredient.
It is your secret ingredient.
Right.
It
So
is.
when somebody asks me that, like, what got you here? Withstanding the test of time.
Yep.
That'll be it.
I could, and it's crazy. I could just see like God smiling like when somebody say that. Like, I bless this person with this, with what this person always wanted, and it's like
Yeah.
he ain't forget about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think walking, letting God be who he is, just like, you pray that prayer that says, your will be done, not mine. You pray that prayer, right? Like, God, do it your way, not my way. And whatever you have for me is whatever I'll have. But I think walking with God, I think as humans, we have our own desires and our own wants. And it's like, you have to find peace in understanding that what you want out of life, honestly, you may not get.
Yeah.
And that's a tough pill to swallow sometimes. But then you have when it says, he is able to do exceedingly and abundantly more than we could ever ask or imagine. So it's like, yeah, your will be done because it's going to be more than what I've ever thought of.
Yeah.
So it's like, at the same token, you may not get what you want out of life.
Yeah. That's crazy to think of.
You really may not get that. Like, that whole conversation where people say, everybody's not called to marriage, right?
Yeah.
You may want to be married, but you may not get that out of life because it may not be in his will.
I don't care for marriage.
Okay, why though?
All right, let's get into that. This is my show.
Sorry.
Go ahead and take a few steps back.
It's in my nature.
Take
Sorry.
a few steps back
Sorry.
from me. Why you single?
Why am I single?
Why you single right now? How long you been single for? Yeah.
Like, single or like what do you mean single?
It's fries at the bottom of this bag. Go get them.
Like,
Let's talk about it.
I don't know what that means, single. Like, just out of a relationship or like not talking to, like, what does that mean?
You could be single and kick with somebody.
Okay.
When last time you...
So, like, I think going on like 3-4 years maybe? Going on, maybe. Something like that. I don't know. Long time. Oh my gosh.
Why though? Like, why are you single?
I have trust issues, bro.
Why you got trust issues?
I do. I don't know, bro.
I
I think my last situation did so much like damage. Yeah, I'm just like, I'd be difficult to deal with.
Yeah, and that wouldn't be fair
Exactly.
if you was to start dealing with somebody else and you kind of putting that
Like,
putting that on them.
You didn't give me a reason to, like, I don't know, have trust issues with you. So it's like, you're still bearing the consequences or the feelings that I have and the emotions that I have with somebody else.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's, like, bro, I would drive somebody crazy.
Yeah, nah, facts.
I have trust issues really bad. And two, I'm at a point in my life, bro, where it's like, it's God's way or the highway.
Yeah.
And bless you. And there are some things that when you follow God, you just can't be certain things, bro.
You said you can't be certain things?
You just can't be certain things. It's God's way or the highway. And I won't say what that is, but like, I've asked God to like deliver me from certain things, and because those things make me live in sin. And it's like, I found peace in the fact that I may be single for the rest of my life.
But you have so many years to live, like.
I pray.
And that's cool. I'm
I
not
hope
saying
and pray that I'm wrong.
I'm not saying something wrong with that, but I just feel like it would be too early for you to say that until God whispers in your ear and says that. Don't say that, bro.
I hope and pray that I'm wrong. But at this point, I was just telling a great friend of mine today. I just don't see it for me, bro. At this point in my life, I don't see it for me.
What point, bro?
You've only been
in one relationship.
Whoa, that's not true.
Oh, so you so you get around.
That's not true.
Well, from what I know, on a serious note, you've been in one relationship. You've you're about to be 23?
No.
24.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to be 24. Bro, like what?
Listen, this is all I'm going to say.
Bro, you have so much
That's
years
cool,
to live,
bro. And like I said, I hope I'm wrong.
Bro, you gonna meet, bro. One day, bro, you gonna meet somebody, bro. It's gonna, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Like I said, I hope I'm wrong.
I hope so too, cause
I hope I'm wrong. But
there's nothing wrong with being single for the rest of your life.
Bro, God has
finish?
called some people to be single.
I'm not. That's why I said there's nothing wrong.
All right, go ahead.
There's nothing wrong with being single for the rest of your life. But I'm pretty sure there's a huge ratio in this world that everybody would like to be with somebody.
Absolutely.
Before they pass away, before they die.
Absolutely.
Nobody want a big portion of this world does not want to die alone.
We're gonna die alone anyways.
You know what I mean, man. Come on, bro.
I feel that. I hope I'm wrong, bro. But that's all I'm saying. I don't see it happening, bro. And on top of my I got commitment issues, bro. Like, and then too, bro, the Bible says.
If you can't.
The Bible says. Anything.
Bro.
Anything that leads you to sin, cut it off. That's what the Bible says. Anything that leads you to sin by commission or omission, you cut it off, because it is better to enter into the kingdom of heaven wounded than to live in hell with both of your hands, both of your feet, and your eyes that have led you to sin. That's what the Bible says.
I understand that. 1,000% I understand.
All right. You don't understand.
What is there to not understand with
Go
that?
ahead.
I'm asking you a question.
Go ahead.
No, I'm asking you a question now. What do I not understand about that?
You probably do. You understand.
That's simple.
Okay.
That's like a everyday. That's like me turning on. No, I'm saying, because you kind of came for me. You said I don't understand.
No, I'm not coming for you.
Come on, that's like an everyday thing, bro. Like, and you know how I live my life. I don't know why you would say that.
I didn't mean it like that.
Shit, you said you don't understand. Nah, that's
my
religion.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean
that's
it.
my religious line. I stand on that.
I feel that.
I forgot what I was saying now. She was finna get turned up just now. No cap. If somebody, you know what?
I promise you, I didn't mean it like that.
Nah, I mean, I had to put a needle in that.
Cool. Rightfully so. You were saying something like, you just said cool after I finished what I was saying. I understand that. That's what you said. And I don't know.
So you kind of forgetting this my show right now. You like really like cutting me off.
Sorry.
Dang. I forgot about to say. But really, I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. It's just like a thing where it's like you said, you'll be cool with being single for the rest of your life, but I know deep down inside of you, you don't want that though. And that's cool. That's cool, bro. But like deep down, I know you don't want that.
You're absolutely right. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong. But I just don't see it.
Yeah, man.
I don't see it.
You say you got commitment issues. Why can't
talk
you
about that?
I'm saying like oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. If you can't if you can't commit to somebody, that means you don't like them for real.
That's not true.
If you can't commit to somebody, you don't like them for real. Let it out, bro. I feel like if you can't commit to somebody, you don't like them for real.
I don't know how true that is.
But if you come across somebody and you like everything they stand for, you like how they move, you like who they are as a person,
But I think that's
you're gonna
unrealistic.
change, huh?
I think that's unrealistic. To like everything about somebody.
I'm not saying you like everything, but you like them, bro. You like what they stand for. Not everything. Everybody not perfect, but it's always that one person that like saying you got a player, bro. A player come across a nice young lady. He been a player his whole life, but he come across a nice young lady, smart, pretty, come from a good family. He like, damn, bro, I'm finna change my ways for her. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it's like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you come across somebody like that, it'll sometimes shift your whole demeanor, how you are, and change you like from your old ways to a new person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you can't do that, you don't like them for real.
The real question is, what got you to that moment?
Boy.
That's the real question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if you can't, because what you're saying is that you feel like you can't commit.
Mm-hmm.
So what got you to that feeling? Because something has to happen
Answer for that.
to reach that level of feeling.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, well, everybody's just the same.
Well, that's a great question. I think it's rooted in my trust issues, bro.
Yeah.
It's rooted from my trust issues. Like, truthfully, I think everybody else has commitment issues. So if I feel like you have commitment issues, why would I commit to you? That's how I feel. Does that make sense?
Say that for one more time.
I feel like everybody else has commitment issues. So if I feel like you won't commit to me, why would I commit to you?
Oh yeah.
So that's why I say it's rooted in my trust issues, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to, and I could be wrong about people, but like I don't want to put that on nobody, bro. Like,
no,
and then two,
definitely.
I'm sorry. And then two, I feel like it's so much in relationships that you have to commit to, other than the person. You got to commit to their issues. You got to commit to their family. You got to commit. It's just so much other things that you have to commit to that. And it's like, I'm the type of person, I'm like, and I try to change this, bro, but I'm very like strong-headed. Like, it's like, why is that like that? Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
Like, why do you think like that about this? Or like, why do you like, I don't know. I have a lot of questions.
What's wrong with that? I don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. And then it's like, bro, it ain't a lot of people out here that's like God-fearing.
Oh no, for sure.
Like, that's one of those things, bro. It's like
I'm at a point in my life too, bro. Like, next time I date, like I gotta be the main main conversation.
Yeah. The
biggest conversation.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. So
Yeah.
if you can't hold that conversation, bro, I don't care how pretty you are. Whatever is good. Whatever is good in the greeting stage.
Yeah.
I don't really care for it, bro.
It's like in a relationship, people ask, oh, well, what do you look for in a relationship? It's like you gotta believe in God. Like, believing God is cool. Like, that's cool. But do you fear God?
Yeah. That's different.
Like when you fear God, that's gonna stop you from doing a lot of things. That's gonna stop you from living in sin. That's gonna stop you from going out and cheating. That's gonna stop you from lying. That's gonna stop you from being impatient. That's gonna stop you from beating on your girlfriend. Like, that's gonna stop you from a lot of things.
Bruh, since I opened that door of being scared of God, I've always believed in God, like you said, but opening that door of being scared of him and reading the word and actually seeing the things that he can do and will do if things are not aligning to his purpose.
His teachings?
Well, he'll tear the whole city down.
What?
So my thing is, bruh, every little thing that I do that's in a sense I'm thinking about doing or whatever it is that could lead to sin, we sin every day. Whatever could lead to sin, I think about, bro, I know God wouldn't like that, boy. I'm not finna do that. Yeah. I really can't run from it. Like, it's really like it's a door that I've opened. I can't get away from it.
And it's like that thing where it's like, they say like when he convicts you of things, that's the place you want to be in. But when he turns you over to your sinful ways, that's not the place you want to be in. Like, you should be glad that, like, when you do something that's sinful, you should be glad that he's convicting you of it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because that's his love. I've given you a gift of salvation. Take advantage of that. Because are you going to be in eternal hell or eternal life?
So just being aware.
I'm knocking on your heart to make that right decision.
So just being aware.
Bro, that's a gift. Yeah. There's some people living in sin that don't even feel bad about it. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You beating on your girlfriend. You don't feel bad about that? You're cheating on your wife. You don't feel bad about that?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of, like, sick, like, that's a problem if you don't feel bad about that. You killing people, robbing people. You don't feel bad about that? What? That's crazy to me.
It is.
It's crazy.
It is.
So,
I'll be dead wrong if I agree with you. I mean, if I disagree with you.
Like, that's crazy to
I'll
me.
be dead wrong if I disagree with you, boy.
I don't know, but relationships just, man.
Yeah. That ain't my, well, if you was to ask me.
Go ahead.
That's not my focus.
No, it's not. It's not mine either,
That ain't my
bro.
focus. If it happens, it got to be the right situation.
Yeah.
But then another thing too, it really sucks too, bro. Cause like 25, man, I want to start having kids soon. Mm-hmm. But you know, you gotta do the hard part first. You gotta find your partner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause I know me, I'm finna just be having babies with anybody, bro.
So this is my question. I don't mean to take over your show. Can I ask you a question? Mm-hmm. Okay. So as a man who's 25 and like you want to start that family process, what does it look like for you in reference to like sex before marriage? Spicy. Now you're in the hot seat.
You know what's crazy? And I'm gonna be totally honest. So I haven't had sex in, it's been like a year and a half now. Mm-hmm. It's been a year and a half now. And when I tell people this, they think I'm just something wrong with me. They say some crazy things like, am I gay, or this all type of crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, no, nigga, I'm not gay, you crazy man.
Crazy man.
Come on, man. I'm just, it's kind of going off topic, but as a man, bro, we need to start normalizing. We need to start normalizing of holding ourselves to a higher standard. You know what I'm saying? It's the real saying. Think with your brain, not with your, you know what I'm saying, your private area. It's not okay to just be having sex with all these girls, bro. It's not, bro. You literally giving yourself, and you're too accessible. You gotta learn how to be at that higher standard point where you hold yourself to that model, to that, I don't even know how to explain it, bro, but just really, man, I don't know, bro. Just really holding yourself up to a high standard, bro, as a man, bro. I don't know how to really explain it, bro. But I feel like men don't do that.
I'm not a man, so I can't say anything. But I think that men may find a certain identity and ego booster in how many women that they're able to have sex with.
That's one of them.
And that's standard, bro. I think women should hold themselves to that standard too. Like we go back and talk about the fear of God.
Bro, that goes for everybody, bro.
Everybody and everything, bro. Everything outside of the will of God is sinful, correct? You're having sex with this boy or this girl before you get married to him. And you're giving parts of yourself that you can't get back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like people wonder why. I just had sex with this boy and I'm not married to him. I just had sex with this girl and I'm not married to her. You wonder why your emotions are all crazy and all this stuff about these people. That's a real thing. Like soul ties, bro, that's a real thing. And if your soul is not tied to the right person, you're going to go through hell. It's a real thing, bro.
I know.
It's a real thing.
Yeah. So my answer to that is I've spoke to God about it a lot of times, but I think I'm more of like where my head is at, and I know it's not right, but where my head is at is like when I'm positive about this. My next person is gonna be, actually I'm not positive. I don't know yet because I might date somebody. The next person I date, I might be dating them and I might learn something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you date, you learn something from,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, each partner to kind of like have your dream person, who you want to be with, how you want them to be, or what you look for and what you don't like.
Yeah.
So I would say my ideal person, that would be my person. And I'm gonna be honest, maybe we might not be married. So I'm kind of in a battle of like, dang, I think I would have sex with him because this is my person. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're not, like I just said, I know it ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just like a thing where it's like, I think I would have sex with them because that is my person. So, but then another thing too, I do want to wait for marriage. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a thing with that.
And I feel like this, bro. I think that a lot of us, bro, we look at God as like, we look at him as savior, but we don't look at him as Lord. Like, you rule my life. And I think that we submit to him in the ways that we're willing to compromise. But what does the Bible say? Submit to him in all of your ways. And I think that includes relationships and sex too. Like, submit to him in all of your ways, bro. Like,
1,000%.
not just what you're willing to give up or what you're willing to compromise. Like, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, bro. It's
Yeah. So I'll be talking to him about that.
yeah.
But on the other end though, bro, it ain't some type of shit where it's like, sorry to curse, it ain't like some type of thing where it's like I need to have sex with my lady. It's not that.
Facts.
Bro, I promise you, bro, if I'm with my lady, bro, sex not even important to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for it.
Bro,
Not saying, I don't care for it.
that-
I really don't care for it.
It's like make it normal to have sex with somebody's mind. If that makes sense.
It makes sense, but why you gotta say it like that though? Oh my God. I'm saying like, that was kind of like.
Not just, I mean, like, get to know somebody before you have physical, intimate sex with them, because 9 times out of 10, or maybe by the time you end up getting to know them and how their mind works and all of those things, you may not even want to have sex with them or want to be in a relationship because you're so turned off by their mind.
Listen, that's the main thing that I'm really big on that now. Just getting to know how somebody think.
Yeah.
And know they brain and who they are and what they stand for. Like that's it's really fun to me. That's really fun. Like, it's really fun just catching a vibe. Just catching a vibe, bro. Like, just chilling. I'm on that vibe right now. I don't care for all that, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's why, bro, I don't mean to be, like, putting it out there like that, but, like, anybody that I've ever dealt with, I've always said, bro, it's intimacy over sex any day.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, I
that's the
feel
way it
you.
go, bro.
Huh?
That's the way it go.
I mean, yeah. You said that's the way it go.
That's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always been like that though.
It's good, bro.
I've always been like that. I never. Well, I'll say like my younger days, like when you young, man, you know what I'm saying. But that's when I was a little boy, man. This
Yeah, you
things like
good,
this,
bro.
this will separate a boy from a man. You know what I'm saying. So I feel like I'm in this man stage right now.
And I think a lot of that too, it requires like a destruction or like a killing of your ego. Like you don't like I'm saying, for you not to care about those things. A lot of men find identity in that.
Oh hell no,
Like
no way,
your ego has to die.
no way, bro.
Yeah.
Hell no,
Yeah. Your ego has to die, bro.
bro. Not one girl finna make me feel like like I'm less. Well, less or more than what I am, bro. Bro, I love me. I love who I am, bro. I'm not. No. You don't even got that much control over me.
Yeah. And see, bro,
You don't even got that much control over me.
hearing you say
dog.
stuff like this, bro, that's why I tell anybody, bro. Like, some people will ask me sometimes, what are the relationships like with the men in your life? And I say, bro, my brother's the greatest man I know. Seriously,
I
bro.
appreciate that.
It's not even just how you talk about or think about women or relationships or whatever, but it's just like, bro, you got 5 sisters, bro. 5 little sisters. And, bro, you treat us like...
Man, I wish I could do better though, bro.
You treat us like you're a protector. This guy, like, it's the little things like opening doors. Like, I got you, I'm pay for this. Even the little things like our relationship, we're super close and our little sisters don't live here with us, but like just the way you listen, bro.
Yeah, man. Wish I could do better, man. Like,
Better like what?
I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's so much more that could be done as a brother.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I think
like
it's
when
more,
when I hear brother, when I hear big brother, I'm gonna just tell you what I see. Like when I hear big brother, I see like I got the bill if we go out, which I do now, but it's like I want to do it every time. You know what I'm saying? I want to cover the bill. I want to make sure y'all good. I want y'all to call me and for advice on this boy y'all talking to, or what does this mean this boy is saying, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to, even though our little sisters, they're young, so I'm pretty they're not having no boyfriend.
we don't know
right now.
that.
But maybe
Lauren and
is.
Kenley.
But yeah. But like real deal, like when you get older and like they get to the point where they're comfortable to talk to me, like that'll probably happen around like 19, 20, you know what I'm saying?
And you know that's going to happen.
It is, bro. And
Because
it is,
call
bro.
a spade a spade. They're not going to daddy. I didn't go to him.
I don't think they are either, bro.
Like that's why I'm saying it's going to happen, because I not saying that daddy wouldn't like listen or he would be a certain way, but like I didn't do it. Like I didn't want my dad to know who or what, like who I was. I didn't want him to know that, because I
You know, to
felt
be
like
honest,
men were just like so like no.
I feel like a part of me, I don't think daddy would like really cares.
I think it's just a daughter thing, bro. Where it's like you look at your dad like he's the ultimate protector.
I think Jadil would care more than daddy.
Yeah, because she's a woman, but
Like, bro, I feel like if one of the girls would come up to daddy and be like, "Oh, this boy said this to me. I found out he was walking with this other girl." You know, yeah. like that's probably like all he'll say. He'd be like, "Oh yeah." And what you did for him to do that? Like shit like that. He'll say like that. You feel me? I feel like he doesn't really. Not
or
saying
he's
he
gonna
doesn't.
make a joke about it.
Yeah, bro. Like me, I would kind of take it more like, damn. Like, so how you feel? Like, what happened? Do you like him? Go talk to him.
But this
Don't
is,
be mad at him.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But this
Like,
is
I'm
my
kinda-
thing. I never went to daddy because I didn't think he would be like that. But now as I've gotten older and like I see his personality blossom as like I'm older, now I know he would be like that. But as a little girl, I didn't think he would be like, oh, I'm gonna make a joke out of it, or like, oh, what did you do? Or I thought he would have been like, what? Like that. Like protector mode immediately.
Yeah.
So
Well, it depends on the situation. Like, I could be that too, though.
exactly.
It just depends, bro.
Yeah. So
That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. Just as a brother, I could be better. Like, call more. Like, Kenley, bro, I gotta call
You and me
more,
both.
Bro. Gotta call more, bro.
But I think that's the thing where, bro, like, we're so hyper ambitious sometimes, or we get so caught up in our own world, and it's just like we don't see nothing else sometimes. Like, if you're not in my everyday, or I don't see you in my household every day, it's like
And that's
Everything
one thing
else.
I've been wanting to work on this year.
Yeah.
But I didn't even apply myself to it yet, bro. We're in the 4th month of the year. I didn't apply myself, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't too late, but I do want to just start calling people, bro, just seeing how they doing, bro.
Yeah.
Especially my sisters. Like, bro, I want each and every one of my little sisters, bro, to know, like, that my brother was there while they was growing up. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I think that hit different, bro. And it's really like a flex to me, bro. Like, that's a
Yeah.
huge flex to me, bro. Just being able to, nigga, I'm your only brother, and I was there. You know what I'm saying?
Do you wish you had a little brother?
Yeah, I do. I do.
don't know how
I'm
I
not
would
mad
do
for
a
having
little
all
brother.
sisters, though. I really think it's dope that I have all sisters. Every time I tell people that, they be like, what? Like, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. But, yeah, I always wanted a little brother, but I thank God that I got, like, people that I consider brothers, like Kobe, Lonnie. I got very close friends, Nate, Jeremiah, Henry. Like,
Yeah.
those are my brothers, so I ain't really mad for real, but yeah, I kind of wish I had a little brother,
Aw.
like a baby brother.
Well, your mama ain't having no more kids, and neither is your daddy. So
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm glad I got all sisters. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. In a few years, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving too.
I'm leaving, bro. All right. Something else.
All right.
I gotta think. This on
It's
the
new for you. I got it.
this
think.
on the
You
spot,
good.
huh?
It's new for you too.
It's
You're
on
not
the
usually in
spot,
that shit.
bro.
This nigga's rolling the dice, bruh.
Huh?
You just rolling the dice?
Bro, I don't know what to ask. I really don't know what to ask. What's your top 3 places to live and why?
So I'm a person who, like, everything it is that I do has to fit my personality. I think number 1 for me is Dallas.
I need to go to Dallas.
And so every place that I will say is going to fit in that category of why, of like, I think it fits my personality. Arizona. But I wouldn't put that at 2. I think Arizona would go 3. Number 2. Dang. Number 2. I'm gonna go. I'll go Atlanta. But like outskirts of Atlanta. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Cause I gotta have an option of like I grew up in the city, bro. Like I'm a city kid. So if I need to have the option to go to the city.
Yeah.
feel me? So, like, bro, living in Orlando, worst time of my life. Like, depressed. I think that, and for me personally, like, I feel like a lot of my life I spent time alone because I was always the youngest, or I was always, I don't know, I isolated myself or just whatever. I feel like I've learned and I'm continuing to learn a lot about myself through that alone time. Like, not necessarily being away, but I'm learning those same things alone, if that makes sense.
But how do you know? How do you know it's the same if you never really been in that?
I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's different. Like I feel like when you alone, bro, you alone in a state or whatever area you in, away from home though, bro. You work, you come home, bro. You hear nothing in the crib. You hear nothing in the crib. You'll get a phone call. Hey, mom, this and that. I love you. No, I just went to work today. I'm about to do homework, whatever. You work, you go home, cook, work out, whatever. You have to really be mentally strong and intact to not feel like, damn, like, bro, I really want somebody around, or I feel alone, or that would tumble you down to depression, bro. Like, you got to really be strong-minded, bro, and being okay with sitting in your space, which is cool. It's cool. It's great. But I'm saying, like, it's different, bro. I don't know how to explain
So it's
it,
like
bro.
that thing where you say, like, oh, you really have to, like, you hear nothing. Or, like,
My nigga, it's your thoughts, bro.
you got to sit with those thoughts. Like, bro, yeah,
You kind of
I've been there.
like you kind of, but like
Not away from home. Or, yeah, away from home. Because I did live in Orlando for a little bit. But, of course, I would eventually, of course, you would eventually come home and whatever. But, like, and you would eventually see and hear people. But I feel like a lot of times in my life, bro, like, even being around people, I felt and heard nothing.
yeah, and I
And
feel
you feel that loneliness.
And I feel you, bro. I feel you, cause I can relate to that too. But I just think it's different kind of alones. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, bro, look at. Nah, I'm not. That's a bad example. But I do want to mention that though.
Well, don't lose your train of thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that alone space.
Like,
that
you know
have,
nobody's coming home.
You know nobody. You know it's only you.
Yeah.
Dog, that shit different, boy. And this was kind of like around the time where like you wasn't coming down. I was single. Roommate moved out. Bro, I was in that joint for like half a year, alone, boy. Like real deal alone. I probably ain't even come down there. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I probably came down there once,
or we
once
came
or twice.
Or we came there.
Dog, I didn't do much. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't going out. I was just working and coming home, bro. I go to daddy house every now and then.
Do you think that was like, I don't mean to take over your show. Do you think that was like the defining moment in your life?
Bro, that showed me how strong I was. How mentally strong I was. That showed me that. And I can't break, bro. Yeah. I can't break. And I was so certain of myself. I didn't need nobody to feel more of myself. I didn't need nobody around. Like it was times where I thought like, damn, like why nobody can't be around me or want to be around me. And I kind of like had thought about like what's wrong with me, but at the same time it's like, man, maybe bro, God really like separated me because I'm not like them. You know what I'm saying? So dog, bro, I took it for what it was, and I'll never take that back. I'm super glad I went through that. Just being alone, bro. Just being able to sit in your own thoughts, bro. Like, yeah, man, you gotta be a beast, bro. Like you kind of see why people hurt themselves, bro. Like,
bro,
it was one of them thoughts every now and then. Like, damn, what the like, yeah, one of those, bro.
Bro. And my experience with it is like I felt those same things, and you felt it when nobody was around.
Man,
I
nobody.
felt it when everybody was around.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I had those thoughts where it's like, dang, like, would everybody else like life be better without me? Like, I used to think like that at a
But
time.
you know that wouldn't be true though.
At a time of my life like that, bro. That's like, I had them suicidal thoughts, bro. I did, and everybody was around. When you feel that loneliness internally,
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah, man.
boy.
Oh, y'all know if we speak about suicide, you gotta mention like if somebody experiencing that, y'all call the hotline, bro. Like look it up on your phone. Call somebody, bro.
I don't know the hotline.
Don't do that.
But yeah,
Don't hurt yourself.
yeah, don't do that.
Don't hurt
Don't do
yourself. You matter to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Call that phone number. ASAP. Cause we need you in this world, whether you believe it or not.
And pray.
And pray.
Pray.
Yes, for sure.
Ooh, pray. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I wanna dip back in, like same topic, but like look at Kobe, bro. Like, look at what he's doing, bro. Like, for him to leave the crib, go to Houston with his girl, like, and he's doing what he said he was gonna do, bro, and it's happening, bro.
Yeah.
Man doing numbers on YouTube. He has a beautiful like workspace. It looks, I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like, bro, we grew up in a lot of here, bro. Like the type of content he making, he probably couldn't do that here, bro.
Yeah.
He's flourishing over there, bro. So my thing is, when you separate yourself from home, bro, you see a different. It feel like it's do or die sometimes. Like,
Yeah, it's a thing of like, am I comfortable or uncomfortable?
man,
And it's like when you're uncomfortable, it's like, it's only one way. I have no choice but to make this work.
bro, if I stay here, I probably wouldn't have started my brand. I probably wouldn't have had the same love I got for designing, fashion designing. I probably wouldn't have had the same love for it. I probably wouldn't have, yeah. Because I've always liked, being clean, clothes and all that. But I feel like I wouldn't have gotten to that point of making my own.
Yeah.
And then obviously moving to Atlanta, I got a feel of, like a little bit of the fashion and all that. You know what I'm saying? That it's a reason why all that led to that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like when you leave away from home, bro, you see a different side of life, bro.
Yeah.
That's all. So what was your top 3 again?
I said Dallas, Atlanta, Arizona.
I need to go to Dallas.
Yeah, bro. I just think I think Dallas and Houston are just like two different worlds. Like, it's like one is like just, the other is like.
Wait, you been there,
always-
right?
Where?
Dallas. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have.
Food was good?
Yeah.
Hell no.
I feel like this. I can cook, so I'm gonna be straight.
Bro, you gotta eat out sometimes, bro.
That's cool, but like, I mean,
Gotta eat out
we
sometimes, bro.
I mean, even here we cook at home more than we eat out.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Oh
Miami
my
got some good food, bro.
Get this man started on no food, bro.
Miami got
I
some-
still think though, and you haven't been, but I think the
Miami
best food in the world is in New Orleans,
Orleans.
Louisiana. Yeah,
Damn, Miami Suns closed at 11, bro.
that's the best food in the world.
Dang.
Now we got this man looking for food. Oh my
No, I was
gosh.
just stop because Miami Suns right down the street.
It's a place in Wynwood that's
You would eat some pizza?
I don't know.
What about that spot that Andrew went to that time?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, they what time?
I don't know if
closed?
they open though.
What's it called?
Joe's? Is that it? It's like a red sign. No, yeah, that's probably it. Then, yeah, it's either Joe's or Nick's, something like that. Nick,
How y'all think I'm doing? I'm doing good.
pretty good.
For real?
Yeah.
I kind of want to like get a little more goofy, like ask some funny questions.
Go ahead, bro.
You know what's crazy? Every question, bro. every question that's being asked turning like some real on some real conversation type shit. Like
that's
I ain't mad at it, nah.
that's our real life though.
Facts.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it, bro. Trust me. Trust me.
like this one of those off-camera conversations that we're having. Like,
you think so? Dog, bro.
it's
I
not
don't
like
know about that, bro. I don't think that the conversation we have off camera, bro. I don't think it matches that, bro. Trust me, bro.
I don't know.
We don't have some talks, boy. We don't have some real talks, like.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
I don't know what I want to ask, man. I don't know what I want to ask. Oh, matter of fact, I got a little list. Not for real. I got a little list, bro. Y'all, just give me a second. Oh, wait.
This was perfect then, since you had a list prepared. Like,
What, this?
That is just sitting there.
Well, I haven't touched this in a while. I forgot I had it.
Getting your journalism back.
By any means.
Getting your journalist back.
All right, it's not really like a funny thing, but what's your opinion on high energy households? Or what you got to say about it? How important do you think it is?
I think that when you go out into the world, what you give to the world is a direct reflection of what your household is. If you live in a household of misery, that's what you're going to offer to the world.
Mm-hmm.
If you live in a household of peace, that's what you're going to offer to the world. If you live in a household of love, that's what you're going to offer to the world. If you live in a household of...
God.
Amen, man.
But I think that's where we at right now, bro. I'm not going to lie, bro.
That's what you're going to give out to the world.
I think we're in a house.
Because that's where you start and finish your day. That's what you engulf in most of your time.
Yep.
And so I don't know. Yeah, like your household has to be right, like, because when you go out into the world, what's in your household, that's what you're leaving with.
Yeah, man.
It's like a freaking injection of either poison or peace.
Yeah.
And I think, sorry to cut you off, but I think that's why, like, I enjoy being home so much, because it's like I find peace in the people and the things in my home.
Yeah. I feel you. Well, you know how I feel about that. So we're going to get on that.
Oh, gosh.
No, I'm just, man, we talking, bro. And I'll tell you this, if this camera
Yeah.
wasn't even here, bro, I'll tell you this, bro.
He's telling me about myself today. I appreciate it.
No, really, bro. If somebody just gonna sit here and be like, man, I feel you, bro. Bro, if I don't, not saying if I don't agree with it, but if I feel like,
I don't want everybody to agree with
but
me.
if I feel like you could grow out of that for a good reason, for a good outcome, a better outcome of your life, yourself, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna say it. Even if you don't feel it, bro, if you don't like it, I'm gonna say it. I don't care. I don't care. So like, forget that. Forget what I'm saying. So my thing is, when it comes to you being home,
I'm just a homebody, bro.
I feel you, bro. But I feel like when you're home so much to the point where you are so certain of yourself, you have so much strength to be able to go outside of this world and withhold anything negative, anything that goes against what you believe in at home, you could knock it out the way, bro. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta break that down to me a little bit more.
Listen.
That's why I'm yellow like this.
Listen.
Like a banana, I don't get no vitamin D.
If you're at home so much, you have to build yourself to be that person that when you step out the door, it is written on you that I'm this strong person. You cannot reverse my mind. This is what I believe in. Whatever y'all trying to put on me is not going to work. You get what I'm saying? So just having that certainty when you walk out of your home.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying. You like to be home and this and that, cool. And you're comfortable at home, but you're supposed to be comfortable wherever you go. You get what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying I'm not.
Not saying you not,
Mm-hmm.
but for you to get to the point where you just don't want to go nowhere, you want to be home. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're
you get what I'm
saying.
saying?
I get what you're saying.
I want you to get out of that. Bro, it's so many heights, bro, you could reach, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I know everything is so virtual, it's over the phone. I get it. But bro, dog, when you step outside, bro, and you show these niggas who you really is, dog, like, feel me, bro? It's just like so many things to be reached, like heights. You feel me? Like when I step out the crib, I know who I am. Not saying you don't, but I know who I am. I know what I believe in. I love home. But I know sometimes I gotta step outside to do what I gotta do. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, I just don't want you to feel like
I'm a loner, bro. Like,
that's
I'm an introvert. I am, and I hear what you're saying, but that's just, I don't know. That's just my personality. Like, I don't feel the need to just do a lot of things, bro. That's just me, bro.
Listen here, bro. We listen, but we don't judge.
Appreciate that.
I'm not judging. I just want you to be better. That's all I'm saying. Kind of be like a jack of all trades, bro. Learn how to turn that switch off. Learn how to turn it on. You feel me? Don't just put yourself in that one box. You feel me?
No, truthfully though, I don't be feeling like it's nothing for me to do outside. Truthfully, that's why I don't go outside. It don't be nothing for me to do.
That's why you didn't say that the first time.
I mean, that's just in addition to me saying like I'm an introvert. Like, I'm an introvert, but
I feel like you playing like
also
mind tricks
there's
on me,
nothing
like,
for me to do outside.
Like you playing on my brain right now. This is my show, son. You really like, you feel me? Nah, I feel you though, bro. I feel you.
I just realized it don't be nothing for me to do outside.
Again, you want me to tell you something
You
too?
know what I do when I go outside? You know what I do?
Walk.
I go take a walk in the park, bro.
Listen, bro.
I go like, I gotta do
I bet
weird
you don't-
stuff. I go
I bet
eat
you-
by myself.
I
Like,
bet you don't take no walk in no park if you move out this state.
who?
You.
Who?
I mean, you will, obviously, but you're going to do more than what you do here.
I'd probably be inside even more. Cause ain't nobody there. Who do I know here?
Nigga, explore the world.
That's cool, but like,
You're crazy.
I'm just saying, me personally, I'd probably be in the house even more.
Nah, bro. I'm trying new restaurants. I'm walking the street. Hey, how you doing? I got that
See,
shit.
bro, that's not my personality.
Just explore, bro. You don't got to talk to nobody to explore. That too. Try new restaurants.
True. That's true. That's true. You got me, bro. That's true.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I just want you to break out of that, bro. That's all. And I love you, bro. And you're a dope person, bro.
Appreciate it.
You're really dope, bro. You're dope,
See,
bro.
but this is another thing. Going back to the relationships, I think it's rooted in my trust issues, bro. Feel me? Like, everything goes back to that. Like, everything goes back to trauma, bro. I think it's rooted in my trust issues.
You let him win that, though.
We could say that.
Seriously, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I got issues, man.
Everybody got
Real
issues,
life
bro.
issues, bro.
Everybody got issues. And we just got to work on it. That's all.
Yeah.
And we got to have people around that hold us accountable and want us to grow from it. That's all, bro.
That's real.
Feel me, bro?
I feel you.
You dope, bro. You a dope person, bro. Cool, genuine. You know how to, you know what I'm saying? You're a cool person, bro. I just feel like people got to see you, bro. And if they don't, fuck 'em. Go ahead, go it around. Other than that, bro, like, people got to see you, bro.
Yeah.
People got to see you, dog. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
It's real.
Tell me, what's your favorite? Damn, you know what's crazy? When we was younger, we moved around a lot. Bro, we moved a lot. We moved like 4 times.
Okay,
Bro, From us being babies to 10 years old, we moved a lot. Because from 10 to 18 to 19, we were at 80-80. From babies to 10, we moved like 4 times, 3 times. That's a lot.
I mean, I guess.
You're crazy. Wait, you don't think
guess.
so?
I don't remember it being 4 times. Or like 3, 4. I remember twice.
3. Spot in Coconut Creek, Hamptons, North Lauderdale,
2.
Mima. Maybe we was in and out of Mima's, really.
I don't know,
And then we went to
bro.
80-80. So that's like really 4 times.
What's the like?
You tripping.
Bro, honestly, bro, like a lot of things when I was younger, I don't remember. Like I don't even remember stuff from high school for real. Like I don't remember.
But you
a lot
remember
of things.
those. You remember those places though.
I remember the places, but like I don't remember a lot of things vividly. Like I just don't.
Okay. So what's one vivid memory that you remember from those younger days? Like super vivid.
Like, are you asking of like a certain place or like just in general?
In general, like what's that faint memory that you know, like you remember and you remember yourself in that like, you know what I'm saying? Like what do you remember that's so faint but you remember it? Cause I might be able to paint it for you.
Just like myself or
In general,
family,
bro.
anything? Okay. Dang. Okay. I remember when we were living in North Lauderdale.
Hamptons.
No, Santa Catalina.
Okay. I forgot about that spot. That's 4.
I remember playing outside with those kids and stuff like that.
You remember
Like,
that?
that's what I remember. I remember playing outside.
That's faint
with,
to you?
It is, bro. But like
Damn.
I remember
I
like
remember-
a lot of stuff I just don't
I remember that.
bro.
I remember that to the T.
I don't remember.
I remember the little storehouse we used to go to. We used to hoop. I remember Daddy showed us how to actually shoot a basketball out there. You remember that? No. For real?
I'm dead serious.
Daddy really sat there and showed us how to shoot a basketball out there.
I don't remember.
That's before we started LBA, I think. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Like actually sat there and taught us how to shoot.
Like I remember doing things, but I don't remember like those small, minute moments of like I don't remember.
You don't remember those times like it used to be older people that used to be at the pool smoking weed. Like we used to like us kids used to really go around the pool and like really like not saying we hanged around them, but we was just like, oh, what's going on in the pool? And we used to just be around there. It's like it used to be like teenagers, like older people, older than us, by the pool, smoking weed, like you don't remember none of that. Wow. Storehouse, you remember the storehouse?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the storehouse? You remember the little freeze cups?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the freeze cups from Darren?
Yeah.
Those are fire. What was your
Those are
favorite? What was
fire.
your favorite flavor?
Red one.
Green apple. I'm going. Wait, fruit punch?
I don't know if it was fruit punch or cherry or what. I just know it was red.
Them just was good.
Yeah.
They gave us spoons with it?
I think so.
Plastic?
Nah. Silver
You
spoon.
can't break no ice with no plastic. Tripping. You tripping. You sure?
I remember playing like basketball and like football and stuff in front of Mima's house. I remember that
Yes,
stuff.
I remember that. That's vivid. That's a vivid. I remember that.
I remember. I don't know, bro. I think like my life, bro. I've struggled a lot with like being present. And part of that is like playing basketball and like being so focused on that. Like I don't want to do nothing else. I just want to prepare for basketball.
Yeah.
And so I think I like even now in my life, bro, I have trouble being present in a lot of moments. Cause it's like, what's next? You feel me? And I think that's been like that's not good.
Yeah, it isn't.
Like, I sit back, bro, sometimes, and I'll be like, dang, I wish I could go back to middle school. And I remember, bro, my 8th grade year, I was so ready for middle school to be over with. But I look back at my life, and it's like, dang, those are some of my favorite people in the world. I wish I could go back to that. But I wasn't present in it, so it's like, that's why I wish I could go back to it, because I wasn't present. I was so ready for it to be over with.
Yeah, and that kind of led you to be like standoffish sometimes to yourself, not want to talk as much.
Exactly.
Just focus on ball in school.
Exactly. Even high school, bro, same thing. Like, I was so, like, closed off. It's like a lot of those people that were great people in high school that I now may have a relationship with now or not, like, I was just so, like, let me get in and out that I didn't even take advantage of those relationships, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, my high school experience, bro, like, it sucked.
And that kind of goes back to what I'm saying. Like, it's not too late, Bree, to, like, and I know you have, like, whatever you said. I don't want to call it. I don't ever like saying that, bro.
That's what it is, bro.
Like, trust issues, bro. I guess, bruh, it's not too late to go out in this world and meet people, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like you finna sit down and tell them your whole life story and you finna date them tomorrow. It's not like that. Just being able to be cool with somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not too late, bro. It's not too late, bro. You still young. You can still go out and just and it don't gotta be at no, again, like how this world is, bro. You got to go to a club or a lounge or something and try and talk to somebody or meet somebody. Man, there's so many places, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So it ain't too late, bro. But I feel like that goes back to that, bro. Like, you know, everything happened for a reason. You're aware of that now.
Yeah.
And it's like you could apply it now.
But it's like, I be thinking, bro, it's like God made me this way. Like, why did he make me feel like I want to be, like, isolated? Why did he make me feel like, I don't know, like, I had to be so focused on certain things, or I don't want to go out to the party. I want to go study, or I don't want to go out to the lounge or prom or grad bash or whatever. I'd rather be home with my family. Like, why did he make me this way? And it's like, I'm waiting for that reason to be revealed.
That's cool. And I understand that, but I think it's a challenge.
Could be.
I think it's a challenge. I
Could be.
can't give you the answer, but
Yeah.
I think it's a challenge.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. And sometimes I be thinking that too. It's like, maybe that's what's on the other side of everything that I want out of life. Maybe. I don't know.
So why not try it to see?
Good. But
What?
I got issues. But that can't be a crutch. I know. So, like, I don't know. I got issues, man.
Well, you need to fix them.
Everything you're saying, and that's the thing, bro. Like, I sit with myself so much. Everything you're saying, bro, I know. I know these things, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah. Are you okay?
what do you mean?
I'm saying, like, I ain't, like...
Bro, I know these things, bro.
No, I know, I'm just saying, like, just this whole thing, like, cause I know we touched some really sensitive subjects, so I'm asking, are you good? I go too deep. You know what I'm saying?
I'm deeper than the earth, boy.
That's my question.
Nah, you good.
You good? All right, cool.
Yeah.
I just don't want to, like, you feel me? And it's nothing new. I tell you these things too, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah, man.
But I think, can I be honest? I think a lot of it, bro, at the root of it, it stems from, like, me being the youngest in everything that I did. I was alone anyways because I was the youngest. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just think it's so much that goes into it, bro. Like, I was just telling mommy this the other day, bro. Like, life is so overwhelming. It's like you gotta go meet people. You gotta find a career. You gotta make money. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta make decisions. You gotta save money. You gotta retirement. Like it's just so life is so overwhelming. It's so much that you have to do every day.
But it's simple.
Is it?
Yes, bro.
It just it's
You on it?
you gotta spend time with your family. You gotta I don't know, the world tells you go get married. Go like it's just so
Think about
much.
it, bro. All of those things you just named are for the better.
I agree. It's just a lot.
It is, bro.
It's a lot.
It is, but that's what makes it even greater when you just get to sit back and be like, I did it, bro.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. I did it. I did it, bro. Now I can kick my feet up and I'm retired now. I don't gotta work no more. I don't gotta, you feel me?
But even then, when you retire, it's like, do I have enough money to last me for the rest of my life? Like, it's so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming.
But it's simple, bro.
Life is a lot.
Life is a lot, but it is simple. It is what you make it, bro.
It's a lot.
That's how I look at it, bro.
I agree, but it's just a lot.
That's how I look at it, bro. We could easily sit at the crib every day and just complain. We could just complain. That's what's gonna make life hard if you just complain.
Yeah.
Get up and do it. It's simple. Just do it.
Yeah.
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie. Nike might have the craziest slogan ever, bro. Just do it. Like, when I think of Nike, I think it kind of motivates me.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just do it, bro.
There's this lady.
Like, bruh.
There's this lady. Her name is Mel Robbins, and she has a podcast or whatever. And she talks about this thing where like this 5-second thing. This 5-second I don't know what she calls it, but it's this 5-second thing where it's like you have 5 seconds to make a decision. So like when you get up in the morning and you hear your alarm go off, you have 5 seconds to decide if you're gonna explode out of bed or you have 5 seconds to decide if you're gonna lay back down. Just do it in those 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And it's like, what? I don't know, that'd be some mornings. That alarm go right off.
Friday, Saturday, bro, I gotta hit snooze 1 or 2 times.
That alarm go right off, boy.
Oh, well, Monday through Thursday, we're not hitting
I
that
be on
snooze
it.
button.
And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you
Seven.
for getting on that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Appreciate it.
I'm not gonna lie, dang. I used to really get up at like 5:30.
Yeah, no, that I ain't finna be killing myself to get up at. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
Though I used to get off work. I used to really get to bed by like 12:30 and still wake up at 5:30.
Like, honestly, bro, like past like couple weeks and months, bro, I've had the best sleep of my life.
That's good.
Like, you really have to sleep, bro, to recharge.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you really gotta
think the
sleep.
time we
Super
wake up is
important.
perfect. Not
7?
perfect. It's early.
It
It's
is.
early as heck.
Yeah.
That junk feel good though. To get all that out the
Yeah,
way.
before 12.
Dog, bro, it'd be like 11. Bro, it'd be 11 o'clock, bro. You got, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, I could really go back to sleep if I wanted to, but
Yeah, bro. And then I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap today. It'd just be so much to do during the day that I just don't. Nap is the last thing I get to.
yeah. Get work done. Take like an hour and a half nap.
Yeah.
Straight, bro. Yeah, I feel like morning time is the most crucial time of the day.
Yeah.
That's what really sets
That's when
the
the
tone.
world is quiet, bro.
That's what set the tone, but for me at least. Yeah. Even Fridays. Fridays I sleep in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I get up at like, what time we got today? Like 9?
Like 8.
Up at 8. Got to gym at like 9.
Mm-hmm.
Still not it already. Yeah, it feels good to take care of yourself, man. Damn, I want one more question before we get into the wrap up. I just don't know what.
I'm just playing. Sorry. Sorry.
Give me your insight. Give me your insight on society today. What is your insight on society today? And following up on that, what era would you want to live in?
Okay.
And I know what you're gonna say. This one, I'm supposed to be in this one. Cool, I get it, but just answer. I already know you're gonna say that.
Oh, bad, bro. My insights on society today. I think that most of us are going to Broadway.
Broadway, like,
Going to Broadway. And it's not many of us that are going the narrow way.
got you.
The Bible says that the pathway to hell is broad. But the pathway to heaven, eternal life, is narrow. And like I said before, a lot of us look at God as Savior and not Lord. He's the Lord of our lives. You sacrifice for him, he sacrificed for us. You sacrifice for him, and you suffer now so that you have eternal life later. And I think that, I say that to say, like, I think that we're living in a world of darkness. Like, this is the kingdom of evil. This earth that we're living in. And I just wish that more of us knew the truth, meaning the Bible, because if we did, I don't think we would live the way that we live. I wish we had a sense of urgency to understand that we're running out of time, that we don't know the day or the hour that he will return.
Yeah.
I wish that we lived our lives in preparation of his return, because we don't know the day or the time or the hour. But the reality is that everybody won't make it.
Yeah, they won't.
Everybody won't make it, and it's what it is.
So
bro.
you say you're disappointed?
Yeah, bro, it's sad to see.
Yeah.
It's sad to see, bro, because just everybody won't make it, bro. Everybody will not make it.
Yeah.
And it's like we're given a choice which gate we're going to enter, the broad gate or the narrow gate. And to see some of us make the wrong choice. I'm going to make the right choice.
Oh, yeah.
And
Every time.
I don't know. Like I said, a lot of us don't know the truth. And it's like the Bible says, my people will perish because of a lack of knowledge. My people will perish because of a lack of knowledge.
Dang.
So it's like we turn our ears off to the Bible and God, and we don't want to turn and all those things. But it's like, okay. Because you're afraid of accountability, but that's a choice you made.
True.
But I think that it's up to... That's why the conversations on here have even kind of like changed a little bit, because it's like God calls us to himself first. He calls us to see, and he calls us to serve before he calls us to anything else. Before he calls us to clothing brand, before he calls us to podcasting, before he calls us to photography, whatever. He calls us to himself, he calls us to see, and he calls us to serve. And the conversations on here have changed a little bit, because it's like I said, what are we telling people? Are we telling people the stuff that matters when we die? What will matter when we die?
God.
Nothing I say on here is going to matter when we die, except for if I advise you to give your life to Christ. Nothing else will matter. My numbers won't matter. My views won't matter. My followers, none of it will matter. Period. So, but to answer your question, which era I wish I lived in, I'm going to say this one. I'll give you two answers. I say this one because I feel like I was meant to be in it as a leader.
I know that.
But I'll give you the answer.
I know you
I
said that.
wish I was a 90s baby.
90s? Why 90s?
I don't know. I feel like everything was just swaggy, bro. Like, it's like I don't know. I feel like everything was just fly.
Because
Like,
around 90s, kind of what we going through today when it comes to sin and all that.
but I'm saying it from a standpoint of like, I think everything was just fly.
Oh, just fly. Okay.
But honestly, too, though, in that era, I think everybody was a lot more genuine now.
From 80s to from
In the
80s to
90s.
90s. From 80s to 90s. I mean, sin is
Prevalent all the time
but
since Adam and Eve.
facts. But I feel like the highlights of 80s and 90s was like crack, drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all that stuff,
Yeah.
all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Sex. You know what I'm saying?
But if I'm just answering the question on like a surface level, I just feel like that was just
yeah,
that was
facts.
fly, bro.
Yeah, it
Like,
was. It was.
Yeah.
I would say 80s
80s?
for me. Yeah.
Why?
Man, it was just like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna go 70s, bro.
I
I'm gonna go
expect you to say
70s,
that. That's on
man.
my 80s. Why?
I'm gonna go 70s. Well, I like to say 80s because 80s was more of an upscale 70s. 70s like real old school, like
Yeah.
real old school. But I would go 70s, bro. Like how the houses were built, the music, the jazz. I don't know, just everything about it,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Everything about it was so calm
It's a good
and
one.
genuine, loving. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
it was just genuine to me. I don't know.
It's real.
Yeah. All right, so we finna wrap this up though. D for real.
D, you said D?
D for real.
Um.
And only you answering. This is my show. I ain't answering.
Okay.
Believe that.
D for real. D for real. D for real. Ooh, we talked about a lot today. Man, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna give you what really matters. Don't compromise. Don't give God the parts of your life that you're willing to compromise. Give him your all. Don't compromise parts of your life with your friends, with your family. Give it your all, because this life and the shot that we have at eternity, you get one shot. And it's either you're going to do it right or you're going to do it wrong. And if you do it right,
You good, gang.
you're good. If you do it wrong, though, you got an eternity of fire. And I pray for all of you that God would burn a fire in your heart to be in relationship and intimacy with him, because we're running out of time, bro. And we don't know when that time is going to run out. But from the moment you take your last breath, that's when your fate is decided. And take advantage of the gifts that he's given us in salvation. Don't take it for granted, bro. Make the choice to do it right, bro. Please.
Facts.
Cause the truth is, bro, like I said, everybody won't make it. And unfortunately, we will have friends, family members, colleagues, partners that will burn in hell for the rest of their lives. That's the unfortunate truth.
Yes.
But do your part. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. That's my D for real.
All right, y'all. We finna wrap this up.
You did good today, bro.
I did all right.
Good job. Good job, bro.
Appreciate that.
Good
Let me
job.
know if y'all want to see more of these.
Facts. No facts.
Oh, this Donshay.
I'm Briah.